case you're not paying attention.
Route to the UK, F-35 bombers, 50 of them to be exact. We have the complete and utter abandonment of all nuclear treaties. There are not only no more nuclear treaties, there isn't even a conventional forces treaty in Europe, meaning that all of the conventional weapons are going back to the borders. U.S. nuclear submarines on the Korean Peninsula. Belarus getting nuclear weapons. We have North Korea now rearming the demilitarized zone, withdrawing from a 2018 agreement that scaled back the armament of that region, and now South Korea is following in suit. We have record amounts of North Korean missile testing. Of course, they just launched a satellite. There's rumors they're going to do another nuclear test. We have emergency alert drills in every country on an unprecedented scale, upgrading of nuclear bunkers in Russia, stockpiling of radiation medications. Nuclear weapons are on.
In case you're not paying attention.
Route to the UK, F-35 bombers, 50 of them to be exact. We have the complete and utter abandonment of all nuclear treaties. There are not only no more nuclear treaties, there isn't even a conventional forces treaty in Europe, meaning that all of the conventional weapons are going back to the borders. U.S. nuclear submarines on the Korean Peninsula. Belarus getting nuclear weapons. We have North Korea now rearming the demilitarized zone, withdrawing from a 2018 agreement that scaled back the armament of that region, and now South Korea is following in suit. We have record amounts of North Korean missile testing. Of course, they just launched a satellite. There's rumors they're going to do another nuclear test. We have emergency alert drills in every country on an unprecedented scale, upgrading of nuclear bunkers in Russia, stockpiling of radiation medications. Nuclear weapons are en route to...
Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Brother Yawana coming back at y'all with Lord's will, another edifying lesson. First and foremost, as always, before I start, I'd like to give all the praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rechak Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers. Shalom to you brothers pushing and teaching this truth across the four winds of this earth. And as always, peace, blessings, and many salutations be to you, sincere Akyam wa Akwath, you brothers along with you few sisters who are giving all diligence in these last days. Excuse me, right? So through the mercy and grace of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his only beloved begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, coming back with another quick lesson, right? The updating prophecy, just a quick hit, just land backing off of the brother from the New Jersey camp, okay, of that video he pretty much shared, okay. And as you see, there's a lot going on in the earth, and this was all prophesied in the Holy Scriptures to take place in the latter days, right? So without further ado, let's get Matthew chapter 24 and verse 2. It says, "And Yahweh Shai said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" Right? So Yahweh Shai, right, was amongst the disciples, and they came to him asking him, basically, what's going to be a sign of the end of the world and a sign of your coming? Right? And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Right? And that's happening a lot too. You have a dude that just recently came out and said he is the Holy Spirit. Right? He got long dreads, black shades, just completely through, man. Okay, but he's claiming to be the Holy Spirit, And amongst, other men out here, doing, all types. And there's actual people that have came and said that they are Jesus Christo, man, or that they were the God sent Messiah, right? So that's, so you've seen that a lot, right, within within the world, man, all over the world, So this has happened, and it's still happening, man, right? It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And that's what you saw in that video, Why all these nations, man, are getting ready, right? Like I said, in Russia, they're making those underground bunkers, stocking up on radiation pills, and hey, this shit's going down, man. That's why a lot of people out there that don't believe in the scriptures, nothing is gonna change. Prophecy is not gonna stop because you don't want to believe in it. While it's happening, this is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Okay, you see that? So we are to let the Most High be true, but everyone else a liar, man. Okay, because whatever is written within these scriptures, it's going to happen. It's not a maybe. Okay, it's not it could happen. Right, it's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, but when. This is 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. So we have a more sure word of prophecy. We're fully persuaded and convinced of the words that we read, are faithful and true. Okay, because the very prophecies that Yahweh Shai mentioned to his disciples, right, in that chapter of Matthew, the 24th chapter, we're seeing happen in these last, we're seeing happen in real time. So that's why when we see the prophecies that we believe that we're going to come and happen in the last days, happen right before our eyes, our faith, it's boosted, man. Despite, because, we're all dealing with more affliction and whatnot and hell because we're at the end, man. Yahweh Shai is testing you, right, even more. That's what all this is, man. All the hell, that we go through and the trials, it's all for, the Lord to see if we really believe, man. And even no matter what you're going through now, man, take a look at what's happening around the world and understand that this shit is temporary. Right? We're seeing all the bad things come to pass, and we know it's only going to get worse, but we also know the good is coming. But I don't want to veer off from the point, because you still have Israelites that say, oh, well, everything that they're saying isn't going to happen. Everything, that the elder apostles, on down of Great Millstone have mentioned, everything is happening, man. Everything is lining up to exactly what prophecy says in the scriptures, man. To the exact things that they've broken down through the Spirit. Okay? World War III, the MOTB, Jacob's Trouble. Okay? The return of the Lord. These are things that are happening in real time. Okay? These prophecies are real, man. Right? The Euphrates River drying up, that's real. And that's in the scriptures, Revelation the 16th chapter. Okay, we are at the end of this damn thing, man, and it's gonna take all hell breaking loose and complete, destruction everywhere. As far as because according to prophecy, the MOTB, right, the mark of the beast has to be made mandatory, right, before the destruction of America, before Yahweh's return. That prophecy, right, the MOTB being made mandatory, has to take place. And that's about to take place, man. Australia just banned cash. Right? Let me see. I don't know if I was going to do a lesson on that. But I got it right here, man. And this is the peoplesvoice.tv. And it says Australia officially bans cash and mandates Bill Gates' digital passport to participate in society. You see that? And we understand when they do things like this is just a prelude, right? Or a foreshadow of what they really want to do, man. Right? And that's ultimately make, right, that little electronic grain of rice and put it in you, which they already have them mass produced. They're just waiting for the right opportunity. Okay? And really it's all through the will and the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says the WEF infiltrated government of Australia is moving to ban physical cash nationwide and will soon force all members, of the public to carry a digital passport to participate in society. And this sounds just like Revelation 13:16 through 17, which the digital ID, right, or the digital passport isn't the mark of the beast, but it's what's leading up to it. Salakia, right? Because the devil works in gradualism, right? Step by step, little by little process. And we're in the part of the process where he's just making his way to his destination, which that destination, right, is that NWO, which a major way he's going to accomplish that is mass, hipping all you people. Okay, and we of the household of faith are not going to take this damn thing, man. Right? Oh, and that's spiritual too. Look what it says. It says, make no mistake, Australia is laying the groundwork for the establishment of New World Order, cashless society, as part of a broader scheme to completely strip the public of their freedom. See, there's a bigger picture being painted here, man. These devils are working towards having control, or trying to have control over everyone and everything, over every thought you have, over every decision you make, everywhere you go. They want to be there first, and they want to know. These devils want to have their hand in everything and try to play the role of God. That's how we know this is the son of perdition that's prophesied of and mentioned in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. Okay, Esau, Edom. But this place is on its way out, man. Everything, and I just wanted to pull out this article to show you everything is lining up with prophecy, end time prophecy, man. There's a lot happening in the earth, but yet you still have Jake sitting here and continuing to deny these prophecies. But you can't deny them, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 21 in NLT on the right hand side. It says, again, a message came to me from the Lord. Son of man, you've heard that proverb they quote in Israel. Time passes and prophecies come to nothing. Because that's what people say. Oh, hey, time goes on. I got to live my life now because, hey, what you're saying, nothing's happening. Right? Tell the people this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will put an end to this proverb and you will soon stop quoting it. Now give them this new proverb to replace the old one. The time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled. And that's spiritual because that's the time we're in now. Where these last few prophecies, are going to be fulfilled. Right? Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. So the different visions, the prophecies that were, given unto the prophets concerning the return of the Lord, that's for an appointed time. Okay? There's a date on the Lord coming back, and we don't know what it is, but we have a more sure word of prophecy. Right? Apostle John, seeing, right, that MOTB being made mandatory, right, and those that didn't have it couldn't buy and sell. So he saw that, man. Okay? That was a future prophecy for an appointed time, which we're coming into that time head first. Right? It says there will be no more false visions and flattering predictions in Israel, for I am the Lord. If I say it, it will happen. You see, the Lord said, if I said it, it will happen. Okay? There will be no more delays, you rebels of Israel. And that's why you people should really be afraid. Because now even Esau will tell you that America is Babylon the Great and that it's going to be destroyed. You see? And how is that going to happen? By the way of nuclear missiles, man. Which, by the way, these nations are threatening each other with. See, these people in America, man, are not afraid because they still have their Wi-Fi, right, which gives them their entertainment. They still have their weed. But when all that's taken away and they're left with reality, they're not going to know what to do, man. Okay? The Lord is making moves in the earth. Meanwhile, Jake is asleep. That's why the Lord sent his prophets, right, to wake our people up before it's too late. Because here soon it's about to be too late. You see? There will be no more delays, you rebels of Israel. I will fulfill my threat of destruction in your own lifetime. I, the sovereign Lord, have spoken. You see that? The Lord said he would fulfill his threat of destruction in your lifetime. And a lot of people say, "Oh, well, hey, this place. You might be right about this place having to go and being destroyed, but it's not going to be taken out in my lifetime. Or the Lord might come back, but it won't be in my lifetime." You hear that a lot from people in the world. But no, it is going to be in your lifetime, man. The Lord is going to make sure of it. It says, "Then this message came to me from the Lord, Son of man, the people of Israel are saying," he's talking about the distant future, "his visions won't come true for a long, long time." Okay? That's what people say to this very day. Nothing is new under the sun, pursuant to Ecclesiastes 1:9. Because that's what people say now. All the things he's saying ain't going to happen for years, ahead. Or, that's not going to happen soon. But it is going to happen soon. You're saying the things that we're telling you, right, concerning America, collapsing and, Jacob's trouble happening, right? These nations blowing up America, even some of America's allies. You say, "Oh, that's not going to happen for a long time." But look at what's happening now. That's happening, man. The threats, okay, the earthquakes in diverse places, right? The famines, you see, uproars of the people, everything, signs in the heavens, everything is happening, man. But it takes faith to be able to look at these things from a spiritual perspective and say, "Dang, this is the end." Instead of, "No, well, it could just be this," or it could just be that. Esau always trying to explain, through his, deceit of what's happening up there in the heavens with the stars and the chariots. This devil is terrified himself, man. This devil is terrified because he knows that the Lord is coming back, man. Esau knows that them ships that he sees up there, that he deceived you into believing that are green men in them ships, he knows they're so-called black men in them ships, man, coming back for the Lord's people. He knows, and he's terrified. He sees these things happening in the earth, and that's why he's quick to blame it on climate change or some other BS, and you people believe in it. Meanwhile, the Bible is, the word of the Lord is, reigning supreme, but nobody gives the Lord credit. Like, dang, the Lord is real. Everybody just continues to, but it is what it is. It says, "Therefore tell them, this is what the sovereign Lord says, no more delay. I will now do everything I have threatened. The sovereign Lord hath spoken." See, the Lord is getting ready to act. Right, as it says in Psalms 119, "For they have made void thy law. For now, O Lord, is it time for thee to work." Now it's time for the Lord to get to work, and we just pray. And I pray, that we're worthy. I want to say the Lord willing I'm worthy, but Lord willing we're worthy, because we're all working, right? Fighting for righteousness, man, to the best we can, and we fall and we fail. But that shit sucks, man. But we got to keep on fighting, Akian, because we about to get out of here. These prophecies are real. The end of this place is real, but so is the salvation that's coming to the elect. For you brothers, man, for you sisters who fight and hope to be delivered in that day, there is salvation coming for you out of the midst of this, right? Being delivered in Jacob's trouble and being delivered when the Lord returns, man. Okay, that's what's promised unto you if you endure unto the end. Okay, this is Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10. It says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises." So the Lord's not going to forget your work, but you also have to remain diligent in that work and have that hope until the end of being delivered, right? Of being saved, man. Watching, the elder apostles and the different men on down, right? And following after that same good example, right? Of good works. Okay, see, because this is what we got to do, man. We knowing all this have to walk differently. We don't just walk, like these people in the world, eating whatever we want, doing whatever we want. We walk a fine line, man. We have order. We have balance. We're trying to the best we can walk in the wisdom the Lord gave us, man. Because we're in those times, man. We're here soon. Everything is about to change, and it's gonna happen on a sudden. But if you're watching, it's gonna happen, and you were expecting. Really, we're expecting it. We're expecting America, the economy to just collapse. We're expecting all hell to break loose and cannibalism and people robbing each other for food. We're ready to see all this shit, man. Because this is what's next for this place. And that's thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? This is more, and we're ready to see the destruction of this place too. Lord willing, we're the elect, man. We're worthy to see the destruction of America. Because it justly deserves it. All the evil happening here, man. There was a girl on my job, just quick testimony. She said she felt uncomfortable because there's a dude that's there. And he built like a linebacker. Boy, big as hell. But he trying to be a girl. Wearing all the makeup and tying his hair up. It's just a damn shame, man. But you see, she's like, man, I don't want him in there. It's just, man, everything is out of order here. But nevertheless, Mark chapter 13 and verse 32. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. So the only one who knows when Yahweh Shai is coming back is the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for you know not when the time is. Yeah, we don't know when the time is, man. But that's why we continue to stay alert, right? You know what I'm saying? And keep our eyes open, being circumspect. This is verse 34. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. And this is what we got to do. We got to continue to watch, man. Okay, around the clock, looking at these articles, watching videos, brothers, as much as we can, because, sometimes we can't get to all the videos, or you maybe get to the videos, but you can't get to the articles, or vice versa. So just trying to balance it out, really, is all you can do. But just making sure that you're keeping your eyes on what's happening around you and what's happening in this world, because we're in the times where the Lord, right, is getting ready to wrap this thing up, man. Right? The Lord's getting ready to bring the MOTB to pass. He's getting ready to bring World War III to pass. And Yahweh Shai is getting ready to show up. Yahweh Shai is getting ready to pull up, man. So with that, being understood, how much more should we, put a fire to our ass, so to speak, and stay more disciplined in our prayers, more disciplined in our spiritual duties, man. Okay? More discipline, trying to keep our mind right with the Lord before time runs out, man. So with that, I do hope that's all I got, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. But as always, before I end off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers. Till next time, Lord's will. Stay strong, keep the faith, and hey, don't give up no matter what. Shalom.